Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we get into things, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. WWE is preparing for a stacked weekend filled with action. Things kick off Friday night with SmackDown. Then on Saturday, fans will be treated to a doubleheader with NXT's Great American Bash and Saturday night's main event happening back-to-back. But it's Sunday that truly has everyone buzzing. That's when WWE presents Evolution, a special all-women's premium live event featuring some of the biggest names in the company, from Rhea Ripley and Trish Stratus to Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch. One of the most talked-about matches heading into Evolution is the Women's Battle Royal. It's set to include legends, top stars, and several promising NXT talents. Confirmed names so far include Nikki Bella, Stephanie Voker, and Izzy Dame. With so many stars announced and several surprises still expected, fans are speculating wildly about how the match might play out. This video takes a deep dive into a few exciting ways the Battle Royal could end, and how those outcomes might reshape WWE's women's division moving forward. Stephanie Voker stands out as a real contender. She's made a name for herself wrestling in Japan and Mexico, and even appeared at AEW and in JPW's Forbidden Door event before signing with WWE. In NXT, she quickly rose through the ranks, winning both the NXT Women's Championship and the newly established North American title. After WrestleMania, she moved to the main roster alongside Julia and Roxanne Perez. Since arriving on Raw, she's picked up solid wins over Ivy Nile and even Liv Morgan in a triple threat match. With her history with Julia, who was once her best friend turned bitter rival, it would be fitting if the final moments of the Battle Royal came down to those two. Imagine Stephanie landing a brutal headbutt to eliminate Julia and stand tall as the winner. That would be poetic and powerful. Tatum Paxley is another interesting name in the mix. She's quickly gained attention as a dark, unpredictable performer. Her promo skills are strong and she's excellent in the ring, making her one of the most well-rounded rising stars in WWE. Recently, she's been aligned with a mysterious group called The Culling, which features Nikki Vance, Izzy Dame, and Shawn Spears. Meanwhile, Zarya and Sol Ruca have been trying to pull her away from the group. Many fans don't see Paxley as a likely winner, but that's exactly why a surprise victory from her would be impactful. Picture her pulling off the impossible, maybe even drop-kicking Nia Jax over the top rope for a shock ending. That moment would instantly elevate her status. Speaking of Nia Jax, she's been on an impressive run since returning to WWE. Many doubted her comeback, but she proved everyone wrong by winning the Queen of the Ring and even holding a world title. Most recently, she challenged Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship in Saudi Arabia in a brutal last woman standing match. While she came up short, she's still viewed as a major force in the division. At Evolution, WWE could decide to let her completely dominate. What if she eliminates every single competitor in the match? That kind of performance would be unprecedented and would solidify her as an unstoppable monster. Then there's Bianca Belair, once one of the faces of WWE's women's division. She's been largely absent since WrestleMania 41 due to a hand injury. Apart from a couple of brief non-wrestling appearances, the EST hasn't been around for the last 3 months. But if she's medically cleared, Evolution could be the perfect moment for a surprise return. Imagine her showing up unannounced in the Battle Royal, eliminating Nia Jax, and winning the whole thing. That would not only reignite her momentum but also set her on a path toward a championship opportunity at Clash in Paris. With Evolution 2025 just around the corner, anticipation is building. The Women's Battle Royal is shaping up to be a game-changing moment. Between the potential returns, ongoing rivalries, and rising tension, fans are desperate to know what will happen, and the buzz around Bianca Belair is louder than ever. She hasn't competed since her emotional WrestleMania exit, and fans are eager for her comeback. If WWE is planning to bring her back, doing it at Evolution would be the ideal setting, an all-women's show with major stakes and historical significance. The winner of the Battle Royal will earn a title opportunity of their choosing. That means they could go after either the Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship, with names like Bayley, Io Sky, Tiffany Stratton, and Liv Morgan rumored to be in the match. The possibilities are endless, but Bianca's return could change everything. Over the past few months, the women's division has seen big shifts. Rhea Ripley's injury left a vacuum on Raw. Liv Morgan is now a devious champion doing anything to stay on top. Io Sky is searching for redemption after her title loss, and emerging names like Alba Fire and Zoe Stark are hungry for their breakthrough moment. In this chaotic environment, Bianca's return could shift the balance of power. One exciting scenario would be if the final 3 in the Battle Royal are Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, and a mystery late entrant. Just when the crowd thinks Stratton and Liv are going to team up and steal the win, Belair's music hits. The crowd erupts as she storms the ring. She takes out Liv with ease, then hits Stratton with a signature hair whip followed by a spinebuster. Belair lifts her high and tosses her over the top rope, signaling with her fingers that she's coming for both titles. That moment would be unforgettable. Another possible outcome involves heavy outside interference. Maybe Damage Control gets involved and removes early favorites like Shotzi and Mikan. Bayley tries to capitalize but gets eliminated by Jade Cargill thanks to a distraction by Dakota Kai. Then Jade is unexpectedly eliminated by Zoe Stark. The final four could be Stark, Liv Morgan, Chelsea Green, and Kiana James. Suddenly, Belair's music hits. She rushes the ring and targets Stark. After a fierce exchange, Belair eliminates her. Then she reverses Liv Morgan's Oblivion into a KOD, tossing her over the top. Another dominant return for Belair, this time with her directly calling out both champions in a post-match promo. A third dramatic finish could involve Belair not appearing until the final seconds of the match. Commentary hints all night about a surprise entrant that hasn't been revealed yet. As the match unfolds, we see stars like Asuka eliminated by Bayley, who then gets thrown out by Jade Cargill. Stratton scores a huge elimination over Stark, only to get dumped by Naomi. Liv Morgan appears to be the last one standing, having even eliminated Becky Lynch. But then a countdown begins, and the arena goes silent. When Belair's theme hits, the place explodes. She enters, battles Morgan, survives the Oblivion, and eliminates Liv with a powerful toss. Nick Aldis then appears and announces that Belair has earned a shot at both titles, setting up a blockbuster triple threat for SummerSlam: Bianca Belair vs. Liv Morgan vs. Jade Cargill. Then there's the most shocking scenario of all. Imagine the match ends and Chelsea Green thinks she's the last woman standing. She celebrates wildly, climbing the turnbuckles and demanding her title shot. Suddenly, from under the ring, a hooded figure emerges. The camera zooms in. It's Bianca Belair. The crowd goes crazy as she removes the hood, enters the ring, and spears Green. A moment later, Chelsea is flying over the top rope. Belair doesn't say a word. She just raises two fingers, signaling that she's going for both championships. Triple H comes out and confirms that she now has that opportunity. The excitement surrounding Bianca Belair's possible return at Evolution is more than just fan fantasy. WWE loves to save their biggest surprises for premium events, and Evolution is the perfect stage. Women's Battle Royals have delivered big moments in the past: Naomi's Rumble comeback, Rhea Ripley's dominant showings, and adding Belair into this mix could elevate the entire division. Belair has already proven herself countless times, whether it was winning the Royal Rumble, defeating Sasha Banks in the WrestleMania main event, or beating Bayley in a series of brutal matches. She always rises to the occasion. A return at Evolution would remind everyone of her impact, and chasing both titles wouldn't feel forced. It would feel like the natural next chapter in her legendary run. Her credibility is unmatched. She's been Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, Tag Team Champion, and a main event attraction. Putting her in the title picture against Liv Morgan or Jade Cargill, or both, would generate excitement and elevate everyone involved. And WWE knows how valuable Belair is. With Ripley injured and Becky Lynch currently off TV, the division needs star power. Belair stepping back and now could be the spark WWE's been waiting for. Maybe she ends up feuding with Jade over the SmackDown title. Maybe it's Liv Morgan she targets on Raw. Either way, her presence will raise the stakes across the board. If she wins the Battle Royal and walks out of Evolution with a shot at both championships, it could set the tone for the rest of 2025.